Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Regular. Sub.
Allen comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Gun. 319. 5 wide. Half. What is that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, home. What's that?
First down of the game for James Cook. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Half 85.
Alert 3.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Off 52. Out. Half. What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Round it. Alert. What's that?
They'll go. Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's descending upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Two and out from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he put everything he's got behind it. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he can't take him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
319. We'll go.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
There's
a dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Alert! 180! What's that?
They'll try the right side with Cook. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. A dose of the hurry up here.
Gun. Middle. What's that?
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Prater puts it through. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. To off the play fake. It's a big strike to hit. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
44, ready. Ready, team, wait. Cover one high.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 22. And they're going to have a first down now.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more than late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman? He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Hey, get set. Out.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Ready. 20. Ready, team.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throws caught. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Go! Hop, 7. Ready.
Sign for a big run here. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Tagovailoa back to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Desperados get some late points in the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
All set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Off 52. Out. Pass 85. Hey, home. Go.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Giving them 18-yard pickup there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Bills 10, Desperados 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. They send Hill right. 1st down. Here's Tua. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, get set.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down from the 42. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Again, it's Tagovailoa. That's for Waddle again. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Desperados take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Desperados take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
319!
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Alert! Off 52. Where's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
319!
First down throw for Allen. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Round 80! Alert! 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 What's that?
The final throw before the break. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Good. 18!
Achane gets this on the draw. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and
3. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Go ahead. 18! Wait!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pick up 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down from the 42.
Ready! 18!
They send a tight end in motion.
Ready!
Now a toss play for Achane. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Tua looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right. 18! Hey, 21, TA! Get on!
Throw here, 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Desperados grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Desperados drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Like young, need someone about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. cause I never gave up. All I know is going get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off the
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
180! Good shot!
Here's a give to Cook. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
180! Half 85, half 85.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Running right side by Kincaid. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Now run by Cook. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
180! Half 85, half 85. Look out!
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now it's Cook. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
And look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Stop. 180!
Another one for Cook. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
This is Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Middle.
Lucky.
Gun. Half 10. That's it.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Raiders set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35.
Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa on first down. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives them the first.
47-yard line.
We're through three on this holiday weekend. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Go ahead.
One of the tight ends motions right. They run the counter to HN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Two and out from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Watch it, Oscar.
Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs from the 37. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. It's his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Go ahead.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that gives him a first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Tagovailoa now. They've got a screen to the running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Right.
It's Achane on the inside give. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready!
Line up the design keeper. Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. They did it! He made the interception! Christian Benford has it! And the Bills have some new life in the fourth! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Cook trying his one up the gut. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by only 3. New set of downs for them from the 31. Allen now on first down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Cook. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw it. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On Old National, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying this side. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the pull up the Moreland, bro. West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside,
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. You were choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I mean, on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop, that's fine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up. Hit Cat Cade on the Sunday, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap by, bring it right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of those sneaks. We throwing up 4s and 1s and 3s and talking about West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pulled up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. On Old National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow. Bring it